I've been talking about our abdominals. Right now, I want to go a little bit deeper and talk about your pelvic floor. So the pelvic floor is an interesting conversation. Most of us have no idea really what that means. And this is for men and women. Same thing. Both of us have a pelvic floor. As we get older, into our 60s, 70s, 80s, sometimes and 50s also, sometimes we tend to become incontinent. You'll cough, some urinal escape, both men and women. And gravity takes over. We have muscles that maybe we haven't used. And so let's do an exercise that can really help you, because there should be no shame attached. It's not a story. It's just a muscle, like your bicep, okay? You'll do an exercise with a weight, the muscle gets stronger. Same thing with the pelvic floor. All right, so I'm gonna give you two different images for men and women. Here you go for men. I want you to think that you're sitting on a block of ice. What happens to the family jewels? Whoop, you pull up. That exercise of pulling up is your pelvic floor. Ladies, when you're feeling that, when you're in the bathroom and you have the feeling of stopping the flow of urine, that's your pelvic floor. So for most of us, it's pretty weak. The baseline of maintaining our pelvic health is 250 Kegel exercises a day. And I know that most of us do not do that, myself included. But here's how I've kind of changed that. I've broken it down into small chunks. So grab yourself a ball or a pillow, okay? Or a towel rolled up, it doesn't matter. You need something to kind of activate it. And let's put a pillow under your head and let me show you how you're gonna work this. All right, so your feet are down. I'm gonna put this ball in between my legs, but it could be a pillow. And I'm gonna not overwork my glute. A lot of times people do their pelvic floor and they lift your hips. Nope. This is happening deep inside your body. All right, so squeeze the ball. Think of that feeling of either pulling up from ice or stopping the flow of urine. Hold, 2, 3, and release. And again, squeeze, pull up, hold, 2, 3, and release. Again, squeeze, 2, 3, release. Squeeze, keep it going. So in the beginning of doing this, it's very weak, but it's gonna get stronger if you practice. And I'm telling you, promise me you'll practice. And release. Again, squeeze, my hips are down. I'm using my glutes, but I'm not overusing. So put your hands down here, okay, on your sit bones, and that's what you are sitting on, what you sit on when you sit. And you're gonna feel that wrap a little bit and engage. That's fine, just don't overuse. And again, squeeze, 2, 3, and release. Again, squeeze, 2, 3, and release. Keep going. And squeeze, 2, 3, and release. All right, now I'm going to give you a different image. I want you to think of the pelvic floor like an elevator. All right, so I'm going to squeeze the ball, pull in, and go first floor, second floor, third floor, hold, and then let it go. Again, pull up, 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 hold, and let it go. And pull up, up, hold, and let it go. Now, if you have no idea what I'm saying, just practice. And I'm telling you, one day you're gonna text me, email me, call me, and say, I feel it now. Squeeze that ball, pull in and hold, 2, 3, and let it go. Again, pull in, hold, 2, 3, and rest. All right, we're gonna finish up with 1 count. I'm gonna squeeze, pull up, release, and squeeze, release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, and release, and squeeze, release. 2 more. Squeeze, release. 1 more. Squeeze, and rest. So practice it and you're going to get better. There should be no story about any of this. Life happens to us. And so when life happens to us, we maybe have to do things differently. So practice this. This will save you as you get into your 70s, 80s, 90s, and 100. I'm telling you, it will make a difference in your body. Practice, You can do this driving your car. At a stoplight, practice your pulling up and releasing. And I'm telling you, when you do, your body will thank you.